Alright, so when last we left our heroes, you guys had, after defeating the Bodak, and after Lucifer unfortunately died, you guys made your way out into the bridge room, to which you kind of found this plinth that had a rod with lots of rings on it, and two missing rods, the slots for, which you investigated 2 rooms for. One had a number of teleport pads, which you had to solve because they kind of flipped things around. Luckily, you had the grapple hook, so it wasn't as difficult as it might have always been. I managed to retrieve one of the rods from there. The other room had it was kind of like a locker room that had been trashed, with a dormant blade center in the corner and a stinger kind of pinning one of the rods into the corner of a vent, which Reavers managed to stealth around and grab. But before then, you awakened a long kind of dormant warforged named Oak, who doesn't speak common, but does luckily speak Draconic, and some people Roristran as well. So you have collected another party member after Lucifer's demise, and after a bit of head scratching, you managed to solve the puzzle rods and stop the cubes from sliding across the bridge and knocking you off. Previously, Krook had attempted to run across the bridge without stopping the cubes and got thrown off mercilessly. Thankfully for you guys, there was a failsafe that if people fall off the bridge, they get dumped in the prison cells behind you instead of just falling to your deaths. However, instead of actually waiting for things to, instead of waiting to see what happened, spotting Krook had disappeared, Reaver just fucking jumped off after him to see what happened, and then I think Beryl did the same. Leaving the rest of your NPC companions staring with disbelief as to why the fuck you just all committed suicide. Thankfully, you dropped in the cells, and Reaver, with her silent resonator, was able to open the doors and let you out. And you came back into the room and eventually solved the puzzle and started running across the bridge. As you did, a number of the so from the walkways and bridges above you and balconies with the bookshelves, a number of Dirks spotted you and started shooting at you as you ran across the bridge. And that's what we pick up today. So yeah, at this range, they can't really hit you, but they are kind of and once they realise this, they kind of shout and start hustling across their own bridge to try and get to you, but they're quite high up at the moment. On the opposite side of the bridge, there's a door, which Daniel, I'm guessing you open. And going in, the corridor is only about 10 feet wide, which means you can get probably about 2 people abreast. I'd like to know what your marching order is.
And I guess I'll go first, but I'm on...
All of our NPCs are still with us, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they should be going first.
Yeah, it's currently you 3 plus Steph, Smick, Kaine, Dale, Tropos, and Nalu. You've got all of them, and you can basically we be 4 rows, I think, because Smick tends to hang out and Reaver's back to back.
I'll go at the front there, then I guess. I mean,
right.
Because someone has to. I mean, I'm not much help, but none of us are.
You guys get to choose what the positioning of the NPCs is as well.
What do you think?
Tom, did you just say that you're going to be in front?
Yeah, I'll go at the front.
Then
I'll be behind Tom.
Alright.
I'll be in the 3rd row.
Okay. Where do you want all your people to be?
Oh,
I need to check out that list. Shit.
The newer two, I've forgotten their names.
Tropos and Nalo.
Yeah, they can make
Let's have a
up
look.
the back row.
Okay.
Beaver and Smick can be on the third with me.
Right.
Then Dale on the first row, and then I need to charge my phone. Hold on.
Kinda on the second row.
That can make sense. Yeah.
All right. So, marching order is at the front. We've got Dale and Crook. Second row is Kiner and Oak. Third row is Reaver and Burial. And last row is Nalo and Tropos. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so as you kind of take cover from the firing down you from the bridges and this corridor, kind of moving on, kind of dimly lit corridor, similar to the ones you've seen before, kind of bends around at the end, and you can see a door ahead of you as well. And oh, can you get my fucking dice out actually? Put them away last night after playing. Oh no, I've lost my D10. Alright. So, as you kind of go down the corridor, you can hear kind of like a skittering coming from around the bend. And as you're kind of marching down the corridor, you see. Can everyone make perception checks real quick?
Yep. Oh, 7. Shit, that's bad.
Oh no.
9.
Let me have a look. There we go.
Right.
17.
Okay, so yeah, I think Oak's probably the only one who noticed this. I'm probably too late, because everyone's kind of blundering forward. But as you kind of march in the corridor, you see at the opposite end, there an acolyte with these kenkus and robes, kind of runs out, and you can see he kind of like peeks around and then like jumps, seeing the like 9 of you, I guess, and then kind of runs back around the corner, and you hear a clunk as you see above you this kind of jury-rigged portcullis drops in, kind of bisecting the corridor, splitting off you into 2 groups, with the first 2 rows on one side and the other 2 on the other side. And as this happens, kind of cutting you guys off from each other, there is you hear the sound of marching, and from the corridor side, you see a number of enemies coming around the corner, which is you see 3 acolytes and a shaman, one of these larger kind of dudes with the staves.
Wait, is that the direction we were going in?
Yes.
Right.
I'd like you to roll initiative.
Right then.
Oh.
25.
Nice. Ooh. Man, I didn't realize that was actually that loud. Holy shit. Okay. So
11.
To say, I only have one first level spell slot left. No sorcery points. I've got pretty much all of my Aegis Prisoner points. No Band of Fire control points. So,
well,
yeah.
gotta be more careful then in this fight. No, what I can
Way
do
to
about
go to way to go to James and just be like, good luck, bitch.
that. All right. Okay. Okay. So Tom got a 25. You got a 12. And you got 11. All right. So there's a lot of people to write down initiative for at the moment.
A lot of people excluding us. We are fur.
Well, there's 8 of you to start with, so
Yeah, true.
when I typed burial into Google Docs, it autocorrects to burial, as in like burying someone in the ground.
That's what's going to happen to me.
Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool.
Lol.
Sounds slightly worrying.
What's up?
Slightly worrying.
Okay, and natural vote. And the fuck is that dex bonus? It doesn't really matter. Alright. I roll initiative for the rest of the number, like. Oh yeah. James, would you be right to control Reaver?
Sure, I don't have a character sheet though.
That's fine. Oh shit, fuck me. This is the annoying thing about like her not being here, though. We don't have her health or anything like that. I think she's not very damaged at the moment. I think she's like half health or some shit. She's been doing okay because she's. That's the other thing with rogues as well. They don't have any expendable resources. They get everything all the time. Yeah, I can send you a version of her character sheet. Give me a quick minute. Got too many fucking characters on this list. Alright. Okay. Okay, this doesn't have Thrasma on it, but I'm pretty sure Thrasma's out of charge as well. So if we export, create PDF, and then download. And then I'll dump that in bot commands.
Ooh,
Yeah, we'll say current hit points is about 12 at the moment.
Okay.
12.
Heal.
So okay.
Any idea how many psionic charges she's got left?
I think she's used. Ooh. I think she's used most of them. I think she's got 2 left. And the Psionic Resonation at the moment is also out of charges. Well, not out, because if you use all of them, it turns into just regular rock. But
Precious stone.
alright, now I've got to roll for the NPCs. I might just have,
I'll do Smick as well.
Smick goes on Reaver's turn, because he's her retainer. But if you do get him killed, you're the one who has to talk to Steph, so...
Fair enough.
Anyway. Right, do they have the same decks? They do. That's useful. So I think, yeah, I'm going to have Dale and Kynig on the same turn. I have Truckboss and Nalig on the same turn to save time. Alright. So... Okay. So that is... Why do so many people get 12? Why is this? Why has this happened? We'll go after that. Okay. And I'll roll this for Reaver as well. Fuck me, I rolled a 1. Her dex bonus is like +2, so that's a 3. Well, she's going last. Alright. So, Krook, it's your turn first, unsurprisingly.
Right then. So, how many is this? There's a shaman, isn't there?
There's 1 shaman and 3 acolytes.
Okay. How far away are they?
They're about 20 feet away.
Alright. I'm going on the shaman then.
Alright.
Okay, running a attack. I'm gonna rage now.
Okay. As you reach the shaman, you see, as it kind of like sees you coming, it kind of slams the ground, and I need you to make a dex save. As you see this kind of swirling vortex start to spin beneath you.
Right, I get advantage on this.
Yes, because it changes sense.
Okay. Shit, right, yeah, I'm guessing I failed. I got 2 and a 6. That's bad.
Okay, yeah. So you're unable to avoid the detonating Thormic vortex that appear under your feet. And you take 8 force damage.
That's enough to down me. I had 7 HP left.
Oh shit. Oof.
Actually, wait, hold on. I think I may still have stone skin, actually, or I don't know. What was the last... Did we do a short rest at all recently? What was the last fight we did?
At some point. I think you did a short rest after the... Also, I think you might have done a short rest after Lucifer died.
Right. Did we do another fight after that?
Not yet.
I might not have wrote down my HP right then, because I was going to wrote down stuff with 7 HP. But I would have rested, wouldn't I? So.
I don't. I mean, you guys might actually not have taken a rest. In which case, that's just bad planning on your part. But you know.
Yeah, probably.
So we're kind of fucked.
Yeah. Right. Well, I think I have stone skin. I don't know.
For now, yeah, we'll say fuck it. You can have stone skin.
Alright, okay, so let's see. How much but actually, I don't think I can't fail this, can I, actually?
No.
Yeah,
it's the minimum,
I'm still up.
But
Yeah.
it's the minimum of how much health you want to still have. So still roll.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, of course, that's 1 plus 4. So do I get 5 HP then?
Yeah. So you're currently on. Yeah. So you block 5 of the damage. So that's you take 3 damage, so you're on 4 HP.
Yep.
Okay. So it's still your turn. That was just a reaction I had.
Yep. All right. So I'll attack him then. Raise, so advantage. Right. For God's sake. Well, this is going well. I got a 9 and a 10. Oh god.
Total.
No, just I had advantage because I'm raging. So I did reckless attack. So yeah, just a miss.
So was that 9 and 10 without with bonuses or without bonuses?
God, give me a second. I have +6, don't I? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm forgetting things now. Yeah, so 16 then. Yeah, I got 16.
It's not that high. You hit.
Yeah. Okay, right. So 16 damage. Right. First d6 is a 6. Second one is a 4. That's 10 plus 16 damage. And yes, I will spend the charge. Okay.
Keep track of how many you got left.
I think I'm on 4 at the moment, so I've got 4 left now. I got 2 for that, 18.
I think you are, because it recharges on long rest, and you've definitely used it at least 3 times.
Is it? All right, okay. We'll say I have 1 left now. So I got 2 there. That's 18. Can I spend more than 1 in a turn?
Yeah.
I'll spend another 1 then.
Yeah, you basically spend 1 charge per d4, I think.
Yep. Okay, that's 21 damage total then.
Nice. That is a grievous wound. The blazing metal kind of cleaving through this thing's rose that kind of squawks in pain. Lie that down. Okay. Let you understand?
Yeah, yes. Can I, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Alright. It is now the shaman's go. And because you're standing next to it, it's going to try and get you with the vortex again. Because it's not going to risk shooting things at this point. Makes you make another dex save.
Alright, another dex save. Better this time. Oh shit, okay. Oh my god, right, I got a 6 and a 10. This has been bad.
Oof. Is that total?
No, I've got advantage on it, so I got a 6 first, then a 10.
I know, but what's the bonuses to those? Because it's a dex save.
Yeah, just +1, so I got a 5 and a 9. So 6 and a 10.
Okay. Yeah, no, you fail.
Nice. This is going bad.
Actually, no,
Luckily, I
better
rolled snake eyes on that one, so you take 2 damage.
Hey.
2.
2 HP left.
Hang on.
So I'm assuming right now, Crook is looking the worst out of the party.
I don't know, actually. Some people might be more wounded.
That's why I'm like, who's the more wounded? Ugh. My back.
Alright. So it's not going to do anything else. It is now Dale and Kaine's turns. So they're probably going to try and deal with the ads because Krug's looking pretty wounded, and they're both on. You're both on Krug's side of the thing. I think at least. Yeah. Yeah, because on the corridor side as opposed to the bridge side, you've got all the close quarters fighters and Oak. All right, so go Dale first. she's going to just do a stabbins. She's going to go up to one of the cultists. It attempts to kind of dodge out the way and move, but it doesn't have enough space to get away, so she still kind of runs up to it. As it uses its reaction to move half its movement away. So she's going to stab him.
Stab.
Stab him.
You're gonna stab him.
Alright. That's a nat 1. So, yeah, you see as kind of Dale stumbles, as she kind of swings in. One of the other cultists kind of trips her up. She kind of slides across the floor, but she's still going to make another attack against the same dude.
Things aren't going well.
I can't roll for shit for Dale, holy fuck. Alright. Yeah, that's still going to miss, because a 10 doesn't hit these guys. Alright. That's Dale's go. Actually, she might have, I think it's a bonus action, just going to eat out of the way. Is that a bonus action? It is a bonus action, yeah. So she watch as she kind of displaces these kind of archers trailing behind her. She kind of jumps back to the portcullis. And Kine is going to swing in. I think he might be out of rages for today, so it's just going to be him.
Be him doing his thing.
Try to fuck me. I can't roll a 5 for these guys. That's 11, which misses. Going for a second attack. Fuck me! It's another nat 1. Okay. So he kind of spins around, tries to kind of cleave one down, but ends up kind of wedging the glaive in the corridor, kind of an awkward space. He's going to have disadvantage on his bonus blunt end of the staff attack, which is still going to hit though, because it's +7. So he manages to jab one of these guys with the butt of the glaive, felling him as he collapses to the floor. Okay, so that's their turn. And yeah, so now the 4 of you guys on the opposite side of the thing, so Burial, Reaver, Tropos and Nalu, you watch as charging across the bridge is a squad of Dirks. One holds a rifle, the other 2 have just got scimitars. There's one much burly looking one kind of behind them, which looks like they're kind of commanding officer. And they're about 30 feet away from you. And he is going to... Let's have a look. What's the fuck he do? Yeah, he's going to march up, and he's going to probably attempt to stab Tropos, because he looks like the most warrior looking dude of the bunch. Look up Tropos' AC. Give me a moment.
It's at this point I really wish I had a fireball.
Wait till next level.
Yeah.
Wrong page. Okay, AC 18. He's wearing heavy armor, so that's gonna be difficult for him. So yeah, he's gonna swing in once with the scimitar. That hits, unfortunately. He's gonna. He hits twice. Okay, I believe he's currently on 1 health level, so this might be dangerous. Luckily, the attack doesn't do loads of damage, so he's probably going to pass the saving throws. Yeah, he passes. Okay.
Oh, okay. Things are going well for me. I've got 2 HP, no charges, and 1 rage left, and I'm at exhaustion level 1. Hey.
You only get. Well, you still on exhaustion level 1, or is that from previous fights?
That's from last previous fights, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say because it only happens after you finish the rage usually. But yeah, I get what you mean. All right, sorry, I was confused momentarily. Okay, so yeah, as well, the captain marches in, and then kind of seeing that like he's gone ahead of his group, he yells back at one of the Dirks, "What are you waiting for?" And one of them kind of like jumps and then like runs forward 15 feet. That's his bonus action, and that's the end of his turn. And then Barry, let's go.
Going to target the leader with Fabo. I'm just going to use Fabo.
Okay. Luckily, he's 10 feet away from me at the moment, so that's not disadvantage yet. Alright.
19.
19 hits.
That's 1d10.
5.
How
You watch as the kind of flame licks out and kind of scorches across the arm. And he kind of growls at you. But doesn't seem to take much notice.
I move, so I'm standing behind others.
Standing behind what?
Others. Tropos. Standing behind Tropos.
You kind of are already. Basically, like
sure
it's kind of you guys are still like backed up against the portcullis. So there's not much room for movement.
Yeah.
It's currently you and Reva are standing next to each other, and then in front of you is Tropos and Nalu, like right next to you, and then in front of Tropos is the captain.
Sorry, my mum just came in. I got it. I got it though.
All right. So, in bonus sections, was that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So, with that, it is Tropos and Nalu's turn. Tropos is going to try and stab. That's what we do. I'm rolling like garbage though. That's a 13 to hit, which I believe misses. Yep, just about. Tropos tries to swing in, but the captain kind of deftly parries to the side. And then, what can I do at the moment? Okay. Yep. Alright. So you watch as both Tropos and Nalu, as like Nalu kind of grips his shoulder, you've seen this before. Both Tropos and Nalu kind of like start kind of blurring and seem to be a little bit out of phase, making them difficult to hit. That's her action this turn. And then it is Oak. You'll go.
do you want me to just roll and then you can describe it, or?
You can describe it if you want. It's your character.
Yeah, sure. Like, I'm trying not to give it away because we were setting up so then, like, not everyone knows the class.
That's fine. I mean, yeah, like you can describe it how you want, man. Like, you have to do the spell first, though.
Yeah. Okay, so.
And I think you have to, with that spell, you have to move up to be able to touch Krug to do it.
Am I not the closest one to him anyway?
At the moment, I think Kaina is the closest because he's fighting some boys.
Oh, right.
You're only like 20 feet away, so you can easily get there.
Yeah, I'll just go there then.
Alright. So go ahead. What, not only just what the spell look like, but what does the next thing look like?
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with. Let's see if it actually hits first.
Oh, that's
Do I need to actually roll?
No,
Okay,
you
good.
just touch him and then you roll.
All right, I'm gonna let Tom to actually like roll it anyway, because technically it is him.
Well, no, you roll
Unless
you
I
roll
have
the
to.
thing. I think it's plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
It's your magic.
So that's Crook healed 7.
Hang on, is skill wounds only 1d8?
Yeah.
Fucking
Kill wounds is 1d8 because you have to touch them.
hang on a minute. It is 1d8. What the fuck? This one was 2d8.
No, it's 2d8 if I'm doing it as a second level.
Yeah, I know. I forget the healing word is just worse. Anyway.
Well,
yeah.
it's useful because, like, obviously you don't have to be with them.
Yeah. But yeah. So what does it look like when you use cure wounds on Krook?
I'd say like a little like pin comes out of my palm. I just prick him with it.
Yeah, so Krook, you watch as Oak runs up behind you, kind of like you see this kind of like almost like needle-like pin protrude from his palm. He jams it into your arm, and you feel this kind of rush of adrenaline, and you heal for 7 hit points.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And oh god, this next one though, I don't know how I'd describe it.
Do you want me to then?
Please.
Okay. So, as he kind of heals you, you can see the needle tracks, and he kind of steps back a little bit, and then you see kind of like this glowing emerald light kind of emanate from his eyes and a few other kind of points in his body, and you see kind of the plates detach and reshape, and he kind of like gets bigger in stature as he kind of like goes over onto all fours, and you can see these plates kind of rotating and refitting until the mechanical mass reconstitutes in the shape of a giant bear.
The bard.
Oh.
It's not a bard, he's a druid. Kind of mechanical druid.
Yeah. Oak is now a robot bear.
So, how do you feel?
Yeah. You only you can speak as a bear.
Yeah.
But that's currently on your turn. But yes, Karuk, you've now witnessed Oak turn into a mechanical bear.
I think tripping. He's tripping out at this point, I think.
Just at this point, like, you think that he's like loaded you with some drugs. You're tripping like, whoa.
I think I'm actually going to go with that. I think I'm actually going to say that is what he's thinking at the moment.
Okay, so the two remaining acolytes, is their turn now, are currently like, holy shit, there's a bear, and they're gonna attack the bear because it's very, very scary. And that is, what is their attack? What the fuck is their attack? Yes, Eldritch Beam. That's cocked. Okay, so one of them is a 22 to hit, the other one is a 16. What's the bear's AC?
Oh, right, for me. 18.
4.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on. Is that actually the AC of a bear?
Well, it's the AC of me. I don't
Your AC
know
changes
if
when you
it'd
go into
be.
wild shape.
Where the bloody hell is the information for that then?
There you go.
Oh lord.
Those are your stats
Okay.
for them.
Cool.
You still have all the same, so your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are all the same.
Yeah.
Other than that, your stats are replaced by those of the bear.
Cool, yeah.
So yeah, 11 is your AC, so both of those hit.
Owie.
Okay. Alright. So, I am going to need you to make a strength save, as these kind of blasts jab into you.
50.
All right. Yeah, so you pass your strength save. You're not knocked away, and you take 9 force damage as these two kind of shots kind of jab into you, but you kind of tank out the damage. The kind of eldritch energy deflecting off of the metal and wooden plates, and after that, it is the Dirks who are gonna. The rest of them are gonna run up, except for the rifle boy. So there's 2 Dirks and 1 rifle on the bridge side of the gate. The 2 regular boys are going to come up, and I don't think they can reach you or Reaver at the moment, so they're going to probably try to punch Nano and Tropos, but they have disadvantage because they're both blurred. That's going to be real fucking awkward for them because they've both got high AC, I think. Yep. Alright. So. Ooh, this might still hit though. So that's a. And they've also got. Well, actually, they've got advantage because it cancels out, so that fans to a 14 plus 4, which fucking hits Tropos for some reason. And then Nano misses. Okay, right. So, the one attacking Nano kind of like. She nimbly dodges out of the way, but the other one slams into Tropos, kind of lunging at him. Luckily, Tropos is able to kind of shrug off the blow, because he has to roll really low on his saving throw to not to lose a health level from that damage. So that's their turn, and the ranged boy is probably going to shoot you, Burial, because you shot his commanding officer.
Fair enough.
However, you're going to have cover because there's a bunch of people in front of you, so you've got +2 to your AC, and that is 13 to hit.
That misses.
Alright. So you're okay for now. It is now Reaver's turn. Reaver and Smick.
I am being Reaver. Is the commander in combat?
Yeah,
The
he's
cap.
fighting Tropos about like 5-10 feet away from Reaver.
Walk up and stab him there. Here.
Sure, why not?
Actually, Steph plays Reaver more as a ranged class, doesn't she?
She does. Also, I will remind you that she does have an ability which she's not used in fucking ages, called Bolts from the Grave. So when she uses her cunning action, she can make a ranged spell attack. I'm not sure what she used the cunning action for. Well, actually, what can she do? So she can dash, disengage, or hide. I'm not sure she can do any of those at the moment, so you'll probably find at the moment.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just reminding myself of all the stuff she can do.
Wait, actually, I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with rapier, but I'm not going to use sneak attack.
Okay.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
You can choose not to, I guess. Yeah.
Right. So that's 1d 4 1, and the damage
that
is 1d8 plus 2.
All right.
And then bolts from the grave.
Yeah, you have to. So you do it for Bolts of the Grave to work. You have to have taken the cunning action, and
I'm now gonna disengage and step back.
Okay, that works.
The thing, it's ranged attack. 14.
14 hits, just.
Takes necrotic damage equal to your sneak attack.
Yeah, I think our sneak attack is 2d6 at the moment.
Yes. I don't know.
And this is also plus a dexterity modifier.
So that's just
That's 4.
4. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because the funny thing about Bolts in the Grave is that it works out about equal to if you were to do regular sneak attack, but it's ranged and it does an additional extra damage equal to your dex. So
Also, it's necrotic.
Slightly better. The captain kind of grunts, like not expecting this kind of bolt of necrotic energy to slam into him, and kind of looks over at Reaver as now the thing that's damaged him the most. And with that, we're back up to the top of the initiative. Krook.
Wait, Smick.
Hey.
Smick.
Oh yeah, Smick.
He's going to shoot. Captain.
Who's going to shoot? Because there are currently 4 boys.
Can he shoot the captain?
Yeah.
Right, 1d20 plus 6. E2.
That hits.
20, 1d 8 plus 4. 6.
Alright, nice. Slowly chipping away.
Why is Luke? Why are you looking up a giant wasp?
I was just curious.
You can turn into a giant wasp.
Yeah.
That was the other option that he was considering, yeah.
Amazing.
I love how they don't give us statistics for the others, though. It's just medium.
That's
Medium.
because you're not an admin. Basically, well, think about it. If I think the way ever set up, if you guys could look up the stats of the monsters that I was giving you, you could mess game real fucking hard.
True.
If you want to know, there you go.
Tim goes.
There you go. It's not showing the token, which is annoying. You usually see a little image of a giant wasp.
The waspy boy.
With
Alright. So, Krook, your turn. The shaman is still next to
Cookie
you.
Boy. Thomason.
Yeah, my Discord keeps disconnecting constantly. Love it. Right, is it my turn now?
It is, yes.
Yep.
Right, okay.
There's still a shaman standing in front of you.
Right, I'm going to try and finish him off then. Right. Okay, Reckless again. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh my... Wait, what? Oh, it's Cox. Oh. Alright, okay, good. 21.
So
It was Cox between a 3 and 19. That's nice. Okay. Right, okay, 21. That hits. So, damage. First D6, 4. Second one, 3. 3 plus 4. That will be 13 damage. Yeah, 13.
13 damage.
Right. I will spend all. Yeah, I've used all my charges anyway. Yeah. Right.
Fucked up there. Yeah, you kill him.
Very good.
These
Right,
boys
what else is
not very tanky.
what else is left in that room then now?
There are currently 2 acolytes that are trying to fight the bear.
All right. I can. I could frenzy and help out the bear.
You could do, but it will give you an extra level of exhaustion when you finish the fight.
Yeah, I'll probably hit half movement. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave it at that.
Alright. It is now. It would have been the shaman's turn, but he's dead. So it's now Dale and Kainer's turn, and they are going to. I think Dale's going to go. She kind of shunts past around the bear and tries to kind of find the switch that that lowered the portcullis. Just going to make an investigation check, which she finds it, and she flips the switch. And you can see, well, it's not so much of a switch. It's more of kind of like one of those fucking like the wheel things where you have to like pull each of the rungs to like on a pulley. If you know what I mean, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, she kind of spends her action pulling one of those, and the portcullis like slowly races up. And now with an opening, Kaine, seeing the bears have got the two cultists pretty much sorted, he's going to chuck a couple javelins at the boys in your room. Javelin. +6 to hit. Okay. 14 hits. Twice. Okay. Yeah, so you watch as he kind of spins around and throws 2 of his 4 javelins, hitting some boys. I think he's going to try and hit one of the regular dirks and probably the captain, because the captain looks big and threatening. So that is 8 damage against the captain, and 6 damage against one of the regular dirks. The dirk dies, the captain does not. Yeah, the captain is looking a little bit worse for wear at this point. And that is now. Speaking of the captain, it's his go. Yeah, he is going to try to stab. He's going to try and lunge through and get Reaver, because she and Smick have been doing some serious damage to him. He's going to make 2 scimitar attacks against her. She has cover though because the boys around. Ooh, okay. So one of them misses, and the other one is a crit, which is 11 damage. Which is, I think, because River's currently on half health, which is like 12. She's on 1 HP now.
Cool.
That's not good.
So that's his action. And then, as bonus action, he's going to yell at his boys. Actually, yeah. So as Kaine, he should have previous him, but as Kaine like strikes down one of the dirks, he kind of yells at him, "You die when I say so!" And the dirk kind of shakes his head and gets back up again.
What the hell? Really?
And then, as a bonus action, he's going to command the rifle boy to shoot at Burial again. He misses though because he rolled 3. And the captain going to growls at him like, "What the fuck are you doing? You fucking amateur."
Back.
Alright, that's the end of the captain's turn. Burial, it's your go.
Closest is the captain to me.
He's there's 5 feet between you, but he's not next to you.
Right. Getting bored of him. I'm gonna. No, I shouldn't. I don't think I should waste chromatic orb on him. Just gonna firebolt again.
Alright, attack roll.
One.
Give me a minute. Currently in another window. That hits. Definitely.
And
Two. Yeah, once again you kind of scorch some of the kind of hair off his head, at which he growls but doesn't seem to pay much attention.
and I'm gonna back away again.
Alright. It drops nose goes again. They're probably just going to stab. I think Tropple's going to go for the captain again. He hits once. Now he's going to go for one of the Dirks. It also hits. I don't think. Yeah, I think Tropple's going to waste a gaping wound on this guy. Oh, holy shit! I forget how much damage he can do. You watch as Tropos kind of like plunges the sword in. The captain unable to parry it this time, dealing a nasty kind of gash across his chest, but he's still standing. Nalu stabs one of the Dirks, and how much damage does she do? 1d8. Okay. You watch as she stabs out like a rapier, which is she killed another Dirk. She stabs the Dirk that just got back up again, and he falls over and dies again. Alright. After them, Oak, it's your go. You're a bear. There are two cultists in front of you.
I'm gonna try and claw at one and bite the other.
Alright.
That's a 20.
Yep.
Should I roll damage for this one?
I'm gonna say now.
Or just do D20?
Roll for both to see if you hit.
Alright. That's a 5.
Misses, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you now. These guys are minions. They have the regular stats of an acolyte, but they have 1 HP. So you kill them with 1 hit.
Okay, cool.
Same thing with the Dirks as well. Yeah, so basically, if you hit these guys, they die. So, just so you're aware.
So I hit 1.
Yeah, is it bite or claw?
I guess claw.
Okay, yeah. So you watch as kind of this kind of giant bear like tries to bite down on one of them, but it kind of like dodges out of the way. But the other one is too slow, as the bear comes in, just claws its face off. With these kind of like sharp steel claws. And unless we're going to move, I believe that's your turn.
I'll be alright for now, I think.
Okay. The acolyte is very scared of you. And I think he's going to try and stab you with his sacrificial dagger, which hits. Deals 3 damage. I need to make a Constitution saving throw. I think it's +2 for the bear.
9.
9. Okay, that's a fail. So you also take 5 poison damage. As you can see, these kind of like
Owie.
green tinted kind of liquid slide off the blade as it kind of yanks it free. And then, because it's not very smart, it's going to try and run away. You can use attack of opportunity against it if you want to.
Yes. It will die.
Alright, get him.
If I fail this now,
That misses
that's 11. God damn it.
by 1. The AC is 12. Yeah, so kind
How
of
has
like
this tiny guy got an AC higher than a bear?
well, he's
That's pretty big.
The bear's pretty fucking chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of like nimbly dips to the side as he kind of takes off. However, he does run straight into Dale, which is not going to be a fun time for him when her turn comes around. All right, it's the Dirks goes. There's still 2 up. One is going to shoot. We'll roll d4. Fuck it. So we'll say Burial 1, Reaver 2, Tropos 3, Nalu 4. Okay, Nalu. Use disadvantage because she's blurred. She's an 8, 12, which misses. That guy can't hit for shit. And the other dude is going to try and punch Tropos again. Luckily, Reaver and Burial have the meat shield of the 2 blurred NPCs at the moment, so not being hit very much. He misses and does nothing this turn. It's now Reaver and Smix go.
The captain's still alive.
He is, yeah. Just about.
I'm gonna move towards him. I'm stabbing the rapier.
Alright.
That's 1.
Yep.
That hits.
So damage.
Alright. How does Reaver want to kill him?
Out.
Oh, Tom's dead.
You can say throat and decides to leave quickly. He's a throat phobia.
Nice. Yeah, so you watch as kind of Reaver kind of plunges the rapier into his jugular, and because as it rips through, he kind of like collapses to one knee, giving out a snarl before hitting the ground. And the rest of the Dirks around him are kind of like panicking and be like, "Oh shit," because their leader's dead. Smick.
Wait, I'm going to do something. Going to disengage, and then do bolt, whatever it is, bolt from the grave. Why didn't they just call it grave bolt? Grave bolt.
It's UA. It's not finalized yet.
Yeah, close. But the book that's taken the most damage so far.
The only guys left are all minions, so if you hit any of them, they die.
Okay. I'll just choose one then. 1d20.
Basically, got a choice of ranged or melee. Nine's gonna
range.
miss either of them though.
That's it for Reaver then.
Smick.
Just going to shoot.
Which one?
Shoot any of them. Nearest one. We'll say the nearest one.
All right.
Cool.
That hits. He's dead. So yeah, Smick kind of like draws an arrow and kind of shoots it through the eye of the dirt that's currently been harassing Dropos. And there's only 2 dudes left, but Krug, it's your turn. There's currently a guy trying to run.
Oh, he's not going to happen. How far away is this man who's running? Little
He's
bastard.
about 20 feet away. He stopped when he got next to Dale because he wasn't going to risk running past her and getting stabbed.
Alright, I'm going to run up to him and try and cut him.
Alright.
Okay. I might as well reckless because I've got a feeling this man's going to die.
Yeah,
nat 20.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, he's definitely dead.
He's
Like
super
several
dead.
times over.
Excellent. Alright. Should we just see how much I do, or should we just say he's dead?
Oh, he's got 1 hit point. So
Yeah, he's dead quite a few times over then, really.
yeah.
Alright, I'll just run him through all the way with the sword, I guess.
Alright. So yeah. I think the guy with the gun is out of Kainer's javelin range. He can't really get to him. So he's gonna stay put. Dale's gun might be able to hit him. She's gonna take a pot shot from down the corridor. However, she misses because apparently she's got more than 1 attack. So she's gonna try again. She does hit this time. She fires a small volley of shots, and you see these kind of energy bolts sail over your head, and the dirt kind of like tries to run, but out from the first one, and the second one kind of like hits him in the back as he collapses to the floor and falls off the bridge. And we're now out of initiative.
Good. I'm amazed none of us went down there. Right. Well, I'm glad that we have. We should probably try and rest, shouldn't we, at this point? Well, find each other.
We need to raise the gate first.
Yeah.
Oh, they already did that.
Okay.
Alright then, can we try and rest?
We need to find somewhere defensible first.
Well, you now have the portcullis you can lower.
Yeah, but people could breach through and stab us. I don't know, I feel like we're a bit exposed where we are.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm no doctor.
I think any of us are a doctor.
Man. So that has the same energy of like the risk was calculated, but man, I'm bad at math. I don't know why. I said that I flashback to the meme. Anyway.
I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, currently, so the part of the corridor that's on the opposite side of the portcullis, there's a door at the end, like a large one, and then the corridor bends off around the corner to the right.
Right. Well, I'm alright resting here. What about you, Luke?
Yeah, why not?
Get him.
Oh, yeah, you gonna exit wild shape? Or you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna exit up.
Cool.
I've got
rest.
better perception.
Look at how long wild shape actually lasts. Okay. How long does it last for? A number of rounds equal to your half your druid level rounded down. Okay. So 2. You can stay a bear for 2 hours if you wanted to.
Good deal.
Alright.
Right then. I think we should try a long rest, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't think we should run long rest at all.
Why?
Well,
Because this is...
let's put it to a vote between the three of us then. I think we should. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Since I'm playing Reaver, can I take her vote?
You technically
sure?
take Smixco as well.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a roll-off for it then.
Yeah,
Oh.
why not?
Fine, we can do a long rest, but if something goes wrong, blaming you.
Fine,
Well,
that's
it can't go any worse than someone killing a part of our team. Just saying.
Right. Right.
I've kind of learned not to side with you at this point.
fine.
So yeah,
Krook,
long rest.
Krook doesn't want any more of Oak's drugs. He doesn't. He thinks he's good for that moment.
But
Right.
he's healed
It's not
anyway,
magic.
so...
I love how like Krug thinks he can hallucinate the bear.
Yeah, just so don't want any more of your drugs. Because he does not believe this woodman has just turned into a mechanical wooden bear.
Yeah, after the fight ends,
Not
you do
just
see
wood.
like he transforms back.
Don't really know how Crook would react to that.
Yeah, also, everyone else has seen this as well.
Dazed and confused.
Yeah,
Right
but
then.
Crook's the one that I've apparently drugged up.
Right. I guess I'll take. I'll do first watch then, chaps.
Fair enough.
As you kind of announce that you want to take a rest, Dale says, "Well, we should probably scout ahead, so I'm gonna go do that." And she kind of hops off down the corridor.
Okay.
And she's gonna do a bit of scouting while you guys set up camp. Do you lower the portcullis again?
Yes.
All right. What is Dale's perception bonus? She doesn't have that as a skill, so it's just +2. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so after a few minutes, she kind of comes back and kind of says, "Alright, there's a set of stairs down there, and it leads into this kind of, I guess the closest thing you'd be like a warehouse. There's a bunch of crates and stuff down there, but there's also like a squad of those Dirks, and they're like being debriefed. I don't know.
Probably going to be okay. Let's...
Yeah, let's sleep. It's only Dirks. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm glad I only have a trance rest.
All right then. So I'll take the first watch.
Alright. Perception check.
Woody. 15.
Okay. So, well, because there's 8 of you, you can probably all take like 1 hour of watch if you want to.
Not quite a lot of us.
So I think I think if you do 1 check for everyone, that kind of covers it pretty well. So for the first hour, let's see. Yeah, first hour, nothing eventful happens. Dale's kind of also keeping watch by the top of the stairs in case someone comes up. And you think that like it's not super easy to get down from wherever those other guys came from. So you're safe from the bridge end at the moment, even with the portcullis down. Who's taking second watch?
No, actually, I'll wait to watch.
What was that?
I'm going to wait to do my watch so that I'm rested.
Alright.
Because I have that ability. Or either do it. You can do it.
Okay. Her, you still have to make the check because it's you're controlling at the moment. But I believe she's got like
Perception,
+6.
right?
Yeah, perception.
13.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't notice something. On the second hour.
Good or could be bad.
Who's taking the third watch?
I will.
Alright, perception check.
18.
Okay. So, yeah. Alright. So you can, as the others kind of settle down, Dale's still up, claiming she doesn't need a rest. She's going to take a short rest, but she's not going to sleep because she doesn't think it's safe. But yeah, as you're kind of keeping watch while she covers the stairs, you cover the area from the portcullis, and you can see movement from the distant, from like across the bridge from the door. How do you react?
What was that? You blocked out for me.
There's movement you can spot from like across the bridge. There's something moving around over there.
God damn it. Okay.
This is good. Good.
Is anyone else like awake with me?
Dale's currently up. I've got to roll her short rest dice first though, because she's had a couple hours to do that.
Oh, this is going to be really hard as well. Does Dale know any of my languages?
Yeah, she speaks Russian.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So I want to come and say, like, at least, like, let her know that there's movement over there.
Okay, give me a second. We'll do some maths first.
Math.
Okay. What health was she on before, actually? Let's have a look.
That would have been hilarious if I couldn't exactly just tell her.
Actually, Dale's looking alright. I don't think she needs to take a short rest. Yeah, she's fine. She's on full health now. Alright. Yeah, so you kind of mention that to her, and she kind of like walks over and kind of peers out through the portcullis. She's also going to make a perception check. However, she can't see anything.
God damn it.
What's your passive, by the way?
My passive, 16.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think. Yeah, her passive isn't fantastic. She's not proficient in perception. But,
I am.
But yeah, as you kind of, you can kind of, now you've seen it, you can spot this kind of, it's not a humanoid figure, but there's something kind of like the lighting since you've left there has kind of like turned off. A lot of the lighting in here is kind of like movement based, so when there's something moving in the room it turns on. And this thing you can see kind of like slinking about between the shadows. This kind of large creature with this tail trailing behind it,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
which you can't quite make out. It doesn't seem to have crossed. It doesn't seem to have come near the bridge yet, but it is over there.
This is fun.
How much longer do we need to rest for, Jake?
You've currently got 5 more hours.
Oh shit.
For most of you, at least. I know Reaver, Burial, and I think Oak as well only need 4.
So they only need 1 more then. Right.
Yeah. But Crook won't get any benefits if you interrupt him now.
So how many feet is it between me and the shadow?
The bridge is about 40. I think no, the bridge is about 60 feet long. You're about 40 feet down the corridor, and it was about.
Okay.
So you're about 120 feet away.
Okay. Look at what to do exactly. Like, I'll try and convince her to look again.
Alright. She's gonna push her luck and try and have another look. This time she does see it.
Thank gosh.
And she kind of says, "Do you have any idea what that could be?"
No. Player knows, but no, definitely not.
Yeah, you can't really see much of it. It's staying it seems to be deliberately keeping to the shadows and the corners of the room. Doesn't seem
I
to have set
wonder
off the lights
why.
yet.
Could it be perhaps made out of shadows? Who
Make an Arcana
knows?
check
God,
or an
not
nature check.
again.
That's what I'm getting at, guys.
Oh, I can have another one.
No. Arcana. Okay.
I just remembered that, but back when we actually fought the Shadow Mastiff, I've nicked one of its organs, but we never found out what it was, though.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
because Krug thought it was the heart, but it's probably not.
It's definitely started to decompose since then.
Probably like the appendix or something.
The bladder.
I think you probably looking at the tail. You probably see there's a stinger.
No.
Oh no.
What?
Other than
Well,
that, I don't think
I
you can make out
shouldn't
much.
be. Yeah, I shouldn't be that bad, but I'm worried for you guys.
Alright.
Because Warforged are poison resistant, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, we resist. Can't do shit.
I mean, I'm sure we'll still be fine.
Yeah, just poisoned or something. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just fine. It's all good.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. Do you guys want to run with the fate system today?
Oh.
Because if so,
Sure, why not?
I think both of us have a point.
So is it? So does the entire party generate them, Jake?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Because I've had a 20, haven't I?
Yeah. So you got a 20, which means that I've got 1 fate point, but the captain also crit Reaver, so you guys have a point.
Does my 20 from before count?
What did you get it on?
It was 2 attack. It was a 1d20 plus 4.
Is it unnatural 20?
Yeah.
It has to be nat 20s.
Damn it.
Yeah, basically, if it triggers a crit. Actually, also, I forgot that there's been several nat ones from the NPCs you've got, so I think you guys have got 3 points at this point now.
Oh.
Hey, that means we can heal and woe.
Yeah, if you look at the doc, it has a list of things you can do. The main thing is though you have to decide as a group what you're using it on, and it only works for that one thing, and then they're spent. So I'm gonna use the coins I've got to count up the points everyone has. Yeah, I came up with that homebrew rule based off of a session of D&D I watched online, where like everyone was rolling like either nat ones or nat 20s constantly, and it was absolute fucking chaos. It ended up with one of the players dying.
Surprise.
After being resurrected, like not being resurrected, but after like being dropped and then coming back up again. So that was a fun time. But yeah. Is there anything Oak's doing besides watching?
Well, I just replied to her and said like, no, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Would she want to decide to do something about it, or?
Well, she says it's over there at the moment, so keep an eye on it. As long as it doesn't come over here, it shouldn't be an issue for us. Hopefully, if any of the Dirks or the Cultists try and come across the bridge, it could cause a distraction for us.
Yes.
So I think we leave it there for now. But if it does
Good
come
call.
closer, yeah. Yeah. So the rest of the hour, you kind of see it a couple times more, but it doesn't seem to come any closer. It seems to be kind of prowling around looking for something. You're not sure what.
So,
Watch has ended.
so do we have like a proper? We don't really have a clear view of what it looks like, do we?
No.
Right.
Even if Burial's up with her dark vision, it's out of her range of dark vision, so she couldn't see it.
A fireball at it.
You could do, but then it would know you're there.
I am still asleep though.
Currently, yes. However, it is the end of Oak's watch, so he can wake someone else up if he wants.
Burials, you'll go.
I done all my rests. Have I rested for 4 hours? Sorry.
Not yet.
Someone
This
else
is
do it
watch
then.
4.
Then please.
Okay, Crook then.
I've already done it.
Oh yeah. Schmeck.
Alright. Smith will do a
Why
watch.
not?
Okay. Do you let? Well, actually, do you let them know about the thing you saw?
He's gonna go after it, isn't
Well, he'd have to raise the portcullis first.
he? Yeah, true. I'll let him know just in case.
Luckily, he knows Draconic, so
Yeah.
talk to him. He kind of gives a very serious nod and like stands watch stoically, kind of eagle eye peering out into the darkness, trying to spot it. I'll make a roll for him. He rolled real bad. He can't see it, so that's fun. Do kobolds have superior dark vision? I can't remember. Kobold. No, they've only got 60 feet. Okay. That's kind of shit. I feel like if you're going to have some light sensitivity, you might as well have like superior dark vision.
Yeah.
Oh well. He only 6 feet, so he can't see it. Yeah, he doesn't know what you're looking at. But Dale reassures him that it is there and that you're not like playing some joke on him or something like that. But yeah, Smick's watch passes uneventfully. I think he probably then goes and wakes up Kynir.
I can actually be awake now, so I could have a go.
Oh yeah, you could take a watch if you wanted to.
I have regained everything.
Yes. You have completed a long rest. I think Reaver, given one more hour, will have done that as well.
Right. So is it still just roaming around, Jake, looking for something?
Well, so Smick and Dale inform Beryl of what's going on over there. How does Beryl react?
And try and see if I can see it.
Right. Perception check.
Me too. I have
Two.
dark vision of 60 feet.
Yeah, you can't. It's out the range of your dark vision. Gets about 120 feet away, but you can see this kind of large but kind of sleek figure slinking around in the darkness.
Is it a humanoid figure?
No.
Okay. Just from the way you described it, made it sound like humanoid. I create a bonfire 60 feet away.
Okay.
Not necessarily near the creature, just that far away.
So you're creating a
60
bonfire
feet
in the
away.
middle of the bridge.
Yes.
How far does the light cast from that go?
Doesn't actually say.
Does it not?
No. It says how big the bonfire is, which is 5 feet. I doubt that's how far it slides go.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't mention how bright it is. Hang on, I'll look up what there's probably lighting things. Give me a second. Because you might be able to spot it easier. Alright. Light. We'll say it has a similar brightness to like a torch. So it's still just out of the range of the other bonfire's kind of light. But you can see it pauses. And you can kind of see as it like turns lit, you can see kind of like eye shine of 4 kind of beady eyes reflecting off of the firelight in the darkness, and then it disappears from sight.
Completely.
Yeah.
Right.
Lovely.
Right. Well, I'm not going to go after it.
Absolutely. Alright. How long's left then, Jake, of the 8 hours at this point?
So I need Beryl to make a regular perception check for just the watch. And that'll complete the 4th hour. Or the 5th hour, I think, at this point.
Alright. 1d20 plus 3. Come on.
Yeah, so nothing new happens. And after a little bit, after a while, the bonfire only lasts for a minute. And you don't see the creature moving around after that. Who do you wake up?
Cost. Wait, Reva can get up, can't she, as well?
She can do. She has already taken a watch.
But she would have finished her 4 hours rest.
Yeah.
Get her up, I guess. Actually, between the two of us, we could just keep watch.
You could do, yeah.
Might as well do that then.
So make perception checks for each of you.
This is for burial. And this is for Reaver.
Yes, this is watch 6.
And 13. Yeah.
Yeah, so Reaver, neither you or Reaver can see the creature anymore. And you don't hear anything coming from downstairs either.
All right. I'll do it again, I guess.
Alright.
Because it's kind of like, we only have to rest 4 hours, but everyone else needs longer.
Yeah,
as well.
Oak will be awake by this point as well.
Okay, so Oak, you going to join the watch?
Why not?
Get a badge. So, burial. 13 again. Did I just do that twice? No, 13.
8.
Six, and then for either natural 1.
Oof. Okay,
Oof.
that does get you a destiny point though.
Nice. So
So you have
we're on 4 now.
Yep. Okay. Oh shit as well. Wow, okay. Alright. So yeah, I think so this is hour 7 of your long rest. And you can kind of hear from across the bridge kind of the sound of marching boots, and the lights kind of flicker on the opposite side of the bridge where you originally saw the creature. And marching out is a troop of dirks and acolytes led by one of the dirk captains. And they don't seem to have seen you yet, because I assume you don't have any lights on. But they are.
No, didn't need it.
Right.
You can see kind of like, I think probably only. Was it so? Burial's check was first, right?
Yes.
Yours was the 13.
13.
Yeah, so I think you spot a couple of them like inspect the podium and see that the cubes aren't like going back and forth anymore. And if you can see the captain kind of like gestures to a few of them, and the group kind of splits off to look in the rooms. And yeah, you can see kind of like, I think it's like probably a group of the Dirks go into the room that had like the teleport rooms in, and some more Dirks and a couple of acolytes go into the other room. And trying to figure out what you would hear and see from your vantage point. Give me a mo. Yeah, so as you kind of watch, the Dirks come back from the room that had the teleport pads in, kind of like shrug at their captain, who you can see kind of like growls, and he turns and calls for the group that went into the other room, the locker room, to come out. And he's met with silence, and then after a few seconds he shouts again, and kind of crawling out is one of the Dirks, the one with the rifle. You can see his gun's been mangled, and he's like crawl, like pulling himself across the floor with his arms. One of his legs is mangled and bloodied. And yeah, you can kind of hear kind of a distant kind of like rattling, like something moving around like a metal container. And then you hear kind of like a thunk as all the lights go out.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ooh.
A couple seconds later, you see the captain kind of like pulls like what you initially think is a torch until he ignites it, and you can see this kind of like red coloured flare, which he then drops on the bridge, casting this kind of dim red light in the surroundings. You guys doing anything?
No, I'm just staying and watching. And it's not like we're going to go and help.
No.
No, I wasn't expecting you to. But
What I kind of want to do is take one of the poles out and one of the control rods out, I mean. But I can't reach that far with my mage hand.
no, you need that. You need the distance that may has to be tripled or quadrupled, I think, at this point.
Where we are.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, you can see like the captain kind of pulls the dirk up, like the injured dirk by the scruff of its neck, and kind of tosses it aside, and then peers in through the door. And he kind of looks around for a minute, and you can see kind of one of the other dirks who's kind of loitering near the room to the teleport room. Suddenly vanishes from sight, drops his gun.
Oh no. How terrible.
And at the sound of that, the captain like whips around and kind of like yells at the remaining dirks, and they kind of form up into like kind of defensive circle. And he draws his scimitar and pulls out like a small pistol from his belt as well. But after a few moments, the lights come back on, and they kind of still stand there, kind of waiting for something to happen. But nothing appears for a little while. You can see he kind of pulls another object from his belt, holds it up to his mouth and starts speaking into it.
Ooh. That's it.
Yeah, that's hour 7. You see kind of the dirks kind of set up like this kind of defensive perimeter, but don't seem to advance anywhere. And they kind of wait out there. We're now on to hour 8.
Ooh.
Okay. Are we doing another watch check then?
Yes.
Rolling for burial first. 10. Rolling for breather. 16. Roll for Smick actually, can't I?
Smick's asleep at this point, I think.
Okay, never mind.
Because Smick needs 8 hours.
So rolls 10 and 16.
Alright. Is Oak still watching as well?
Yeah, sure.
9.
9.
Man. I've only like one of you each time gets a good roll. Alright. So this time you can see kind of like about half an hour after the guy kind of was speaking to like the device that he held up, you can see another group of dirks, half the rifles, half with armed with scimitars, kind of march through the doors, and you can see they kind of like start like doing a breach and clear on the rooms, but come out seemingly empty-handed.
I wonder what happened to the blade sentry?
It doesn't seem like, from what you can gather, it doesn't seem to be set off by these guys. And whatever the creature was moving around either broke it or didn't activate it. But yeah, one of the dirks from the locker room does come out, kind of holding, kind of like wrapped up in a bit of cloth. You can see he's holding the stinger that was wedged in the vent, and kind of holds it up to the captain, who kind of shrugs and points towards one of the acolytes, who kind of like, you can see him like he conjures like a mage hand and inspects it, and then you can kind of see he like goes still, and then like talks very quietly to the captain, who then radios in again. Yeah, by this point, I think that's the end of the long rest.
I've just received a text from Dad. I think I'm going to be going to IKEA at 5 o'clock, which means you can carry on without me if you want.
Are you going to IKEA?
Because I need to buy a cabinet to fit more Warhammer models on it.
I think now might not be a bad place to stop, because the next stuff is going to probably. I think if we launch into the next stuff, it's going to take a while. I don't want to miss that. Also, I forgot to mention, because this has been long overdue, because you're not taking a long rest in a while, you level up.
Yay!
Yeah.
Right. Can we do that then?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, if you've got time, we can do that before we finish up.
Yeah, I should do.
Yes.
But yeah.
Fight.
Let us do and.
Yeah, I was looking at the like, even if I wasn't doing like master leveling, I was looking at the XP you guys have racked up from the encounters. I think it's even enough for like some of your NPC allies to level up. I was like, oh, fair enough. So yeah, I think this is a good point to. Yeah, I mean, you managed to do pretty well actually. Like, for each hour that you spent long resting, I rolled a D100, and if I rolled below 10 times the number of hours you'd spent, there was a complication that got added. You only got 2 or 3 complications. One of which was the monster, but that didn't advance. And another one was the various Dirk boys that turned up on the bridge. But again, they didn't spot you, so you're still okay for now. However, they're still hanging around when you finish the long rest, just so you're aware.
Alright. Okay. So I need to see what I get when I level up.
Yeah, spellcasters, you get 3rd level spell slots. Fighty boys, you get extra attack. Everyone gets proficiency bonus increase. And obviously you got the normal health stuff as well. I'm going to level up Reaver's character sheet on AltPub. It's from my reference, because like her version is going to be more accurate, but I just want a reference for myself.
And I have 39 hit points.
Nice.
36. 23 ahead of me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, luckily rogues
Jake,
don't get much choices at 5th level. They just get more stuff.
Jake, I also apparently get movement. What does that do?
You get what?
I also apparently get fast movement at level 5.
Your move speed increases.
What does it go to?
Look at that. Yeah, your retainers all like Smick stays the same level because he levels up once for every 2 levels you go up. So he's still level 3.
Right.
Okay, let's go look at stuff you guys get. Alright, so let's go Barb real quick.
Can you calculate passive perception again?
Sorry, what?
Can you calculate passive perception?
I believe it's proficiency bonus. Yes, it's like 8 plus whatever your bonus to perception is. I think, or maybe it might be 10.
Maybe
I think
it's 10.
it's 10 plus your proficiency bonus. Not fuck. Plus your perception bonus.
Let's have a look at 3rd levels.
Alright, I can now move 40 feet, I think, now. In the turn.
My modifier is +7. Jeez.
Yeah, all your modifiers go up for like your proficient stuff. So your to hits, your spell attacks, your save DCs.
Get more sorcery points.
You do, yeah. But yeah, Krook gets extra attack and fast movement, so he's faster and stabbier.
I can conjure up animals.
Potentially, with a frenzy, 3 attacks a turn now.
Yep.
Also, at next level, I get mindless rage. I can't be charmed or frightened while rage. I think, I guess. Alright. Okay. What's my modifier for HP? Is it it's D12 plus my Constitution modifier, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Take average or roll.
Yeah. So Luke, you now have 3rd level spell slots,
Yeah.
and you also get So I think you literally just get 2 extra 3rd level spell slots. Your regular spell slots stay the same.
Yep.
So you got 4 1st level, 3 2nd level, and 2 3rd level.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna take average.
Ooh, interesting.
I got a 9. That's alright.
That's pretty good actually.
Yeah. Alright, I'm now on 63 HP.
What a walk.
Right.
Water walk allows you to be Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Purpose of that spell.
Alright, so I've now got 63 HP, 3 attacks, 40 feet of movement, and I'm also got my rages back, got my charges back, and I'm at level 0 of exhaustion for like the first time.
Hooray!
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, Reaver gets her sneak attack increases by 1d6 as well as uncanny dodge, which is a fun feature. So
Call
now,
lightning's powerful.
Call Lightning's great, but not when you're indoors.
Yeah.
Also, it's concentration, so you can activate it and then go into wild shape, and then still do lightning while you're in wild shape. It's a pretty cool spell. I managed to petition one of my a DM in another campaign where I play a Storm Sorcerer to allow that to be on my spell list, because it's thematic as fuck, but it's not a sorcerer spell. But yeah, just so you're aware,
Flame arrows.
when Reaver takes damage now, she can instead decide to take half damage if it's an attack. Once per turn.
Yeah, just on the odd chance you want to take full damage.
Well, it's basically like it's a reaction, so she can only use it once per turn. So it's like it's only when the big thing hits her she can decide, nope, I dodge out of the way and I take half damage. When's her next? Well,
Wind
her next
wall.
rogue archetype feature is level 9. She gets evasion at level 7 though, and expertise at level 6. Sorcerer. Let's have a look. Sorcerer. You've already got 5 cantrips. You know an extra spell, and you get 2 third level spell slots.
I've got to go to the toilet, so if it's alright, I'm just going to
That's fine.
clean off here.
See ya.
It's alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Speak to you all next week then.
See ya.
So, yep.
Bye.
I'm also going to quickly check Barbarian again, because Kynir gets some extra stuff as well. Especially giving you a nice Tim and let him sleep through the entire thing. He gets a path feature without a rage.
What level is Kynir?
He was level 5, he's now level 6.
Yeah, another 1/6. Well, I mean, he's got 4 now, 4 ages. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with Krook at the moment these days, because you can actually, because with 3 attacks now, I can do a lot of damage in a turn. It's pretty good. I could already, to be honest.
Yeah, no, Krook at this point is going to be. I feel like if we do ever get more players in, I'm gonna petition them to be more like frontline fighters, because at the moment, I mean, Oak can kind of fill that role to a degree, but like Krook is the main melee boy.
Yeah,
he can only tank for himself. He can't protect other people.
yeah, it would be nice if I had another one. Yeah, but we might. I mean, we could actually get some more players when we go back at the end of September.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Oh,
Liam and comes back at some point, because I think that's can definitely be cool. Because like, there's some stuff I want to discuss with Liam that definitely would have gone down in the interim.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm probably sort of missing uni because we don't go back for just shy of 4 months yet.
Yeah.
At this point.
The fuck does he get level 6? He gets new magical bullshit. Alright. Oh yeah. So he now gets a saving throw reroll.
Oh, that's all right.
That's one of the less interesting abilities he has, but yeah. What else does he get? Oh, he's got 4 rages now, which he has all of them back. His oh yeah, all his Arswar stuff goes up by 1 as well. So healing hands is now 6. Radiant consumption is 3, and then additional 6. We go. Then we can give him an extra bit under special abilities. man. I'm interested to see what. I think the only spell Beryl's going to pick now is probably going to be Fireball, but that's still going to be interesting. I think.
I've just seen something that seems like a real time of a mod in Minecraft. Minecraft, all the mobs are controlled by players. Sounds like a time.
God.
Sounds fun.
But yeah, I think I'm going to end the recording here because we'll basically stop playing at this point. Leveling up is not playing D&D, bizarrely enough. But yeah, hopefully this audio is fine for Steph when she's editing / uploading this. Yeah.